For most of human history, food wasn't always there. No fridge, no pantry, no "I'll just DoorDash something real quick." Humans would eat when food showed up and go without when it didn't. Now look at modern life. A lot of people eat all day without realizing it. Coffee with sugar at 7 a.m., a muffin at 9, lunch at 1, a snack at 4, dinner at 7, then something on the couch at 10. That means your body is basically in fed mode all day. Here's the simple way to understand why that matters. Think of your body like a warehouse. When you eat, the body turns on the store it signal. When you stop eating for a while, the body turns on the use what we stored signal. If you keep eating all day, the body stays in store it mode. It's like running a factory 24/7 with no time for maintenance. Over time, that can push some people toward problems like insulin resistance, stubborn fat gain, and constantly feeling hungry, even when they're eating plenty. So today we're talking about the reset lever, intermittent fasting. Not as a trendy diet, but as a way to give your biology the downtime it was built for. We're going to cover 1. What intermittent fasting actually is. 2. What happens in your body hour by hour with a simple fasting clock. 3. What the research supports. 4. How to do it safely. 5. Who should not do it. The biology hour by hour. To understand fasting, you need one big idea. Your body can run on 2 main fuel sources. Fresh fuel you just ate, like money in your checking account. Stored fuel you saved up, like money in your savings account. Fasting is basically the process of letting your body move from checking to savings. And no, this isn't a perfect on-off switch at exactly 1 hour for everyone. It depends on your biking last meal, your activity level, your sleep, your stress, and your body composition. But the timeline is still useful. Phase 1. Store mode. Fed state. You just ate. Your blood sugar rises. Your body releases insulin. Here's the simplest metaphor. Insulin is the storage key. It unlocks the doors that move fuel into cells, and it tells the body, store energy, build, grow. During this phase, your body is using the food you just ate and topping off storage, especially glycogen, which is basically stored sugar in the liver and muscles. Phase 2, running the tank down, post-meal phase. Now you've stopped eating. Insulin starts to come down. Your body begins using stored glycogen from the liver to keep blood sugar stable. This is where many people feel hungry, but hunger here is often like a scheduled alarm. Your brain and hormones are used to certain eating times, so you feel a wave, then it passes. You're not in danger. You're just letting the tank drain. Phase 3, hour 12:16, switching to savings. The shift. Around this time, a lot of people start moving into the savings account phase. Glycogen is lower, insulin is lower, so your body starts doing what it was built to do, use stored fat. Fat cells begin releasing fatty acids into the bloodstream. The liver can turn some of that into ketones, which are like a clean backup fuel, especially for the brain. This is where some people notice fewer cravings, steadier energy, less snack noise, not because you unlocked magic, but because you finally stopped pushing the store mode button all day. Phase 4, hour 16:24, maintenance window. Repair signaling. This is the zone where people start using the word autophagy. Here's the honest version in plain English. When you're not constantly eating, the body can shift away from growth signals and lean more into maintenance signals. Think of your cells like an office. If workers are running around all day, the cleaning crew can't do a deep clean. When the workers leave, when nutrients and insulin are lower, the cleaning crew can come in and start clearing out junk and doing repairs. Now important, people online often claim autophagy starts at a specific hour like it's a light switch. Real biology isn't that clean, especially in humans. But the concept, more repair signaling when nutrients are low, is solid. Phase 5, 24 hours plus. Advanced zone. Not needed for most. Past 24 hours, you're in more advanced fasting territory. Some processes become more pronounced, like higher ketones and stronger conserve and adapt signaling. You'll hear claims like stem cells regenerate, or brain chemicals spike. Some of that is based on animal research that's interesting, but it's not a guaranteed human effect. And here's the key. For most people, you don't need long fasts to get benefits. The most realistic benefits usually come from consistent, moderate time-restricted eating, like 12-12, 14-10, or 16-8. Here's the most fair summary. Intermittent fasting often leads to weight loss and improved metabolic markers, but in many studies it's similar to traditional calorie cutting, meaning fasting isn't always better. It's just a structure that some people find easier to follow. Benefit 1. Weight loss. For a lot of people, the biggest win is behavioral. If you stop eating late at night, and you cut out random calories, weight loss happens because your weekly calories drop. Some trials show time-restricted eating doesn't beat a normal schedule if total calories don't change much. Other trials show earlier eating windows can help. Metaphor. Fasting isn't a fat-burning spell. It's a fence around your eating so you stop grazing all day. Benefit 2. Better insulin sensitivity, especially with earlier eating. Some research suggests eating earlier in the day can improve insulin sensitivity and blood pressure. Why? Your body's food handling tends to be better earlier than late at night for many people. Metaphor: late night eating is like asking your body to process a shipment when the warehouse staff is going home. Benefit 3. Appetite control. Many people report fewer cravings after they adapt. Not everyone, but for many, fasting reduces constant food decision fatigue. Metaphor: it's like turning off notifications on your phone. Less noise. Over time, some people get better at switching fuels, meaning they don't feel shaky or desperate between meals. They can go longer without thinking about food. Important reality check: if your eating window is mostly ultra-processed food, the benefits shrink fast. Fasting can't outschedule junk. Section 5. How to execute. Now, how do you actually do this without crashing your energy or losing muscle? The easiest way, and most underrated: 12-12. Fast 12 hours, eat 12 hours. Example: finish eating by 8 p.m., first meal at 8 a.m. This alone eliminates late-night eating for a lot of people. Step up: 14-10. Example: 10 a.m. to 8 p.m. Most popular: 16-8. Example: 12 p.m. to 8 p.m. This is the sweet spot for a lot of people, long enough to reduce snacking, not so extreme it ruins your life. Early time-restricted eating: if you can, eat earlier. Example: 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. This can be powerful, but it's harder socially. More aggressive options, not for beginners: OMAD, 1 meal a day, simple but hard to hit protein and nutrients. 5-2, 2 low-calorie days per week. Alternate day fasting, more extreme, not needed for most. The don't mess this up rules. If you do intermittent fasting, these rules keep it safe and effective. 1. Hydrate. 2. Electrolytes matter, especially if you get headaches or dizziness. 3. Protein matters. If you undereat protein, you risk losing muscle. 4. Don't turn the eating window into a food festival. Sleep matters. If fasting wrecks your sleep, it can backfire. Breaking the fast, simple formula: protein plus fiber, water. Don't break a long fast with pure sugar unless you want a blood sugar roller coaster. Section 6. Dangers and safety. Fasting is a tool, and like any tool, it can hurt you if you use it wrong. Danger 1. Stress overload. Fasting is a stressor. If you're already sleep deprived, living on caffeine, and training hard, aggressive fasting can spike stress hormones and make you feel worse, irritable, anxious, or burned out. Metaphor: fasting can be a good stress like exercise, but too much stress becomes damage. Danger 2. Electrolyte crashes. When insulin drops, your kidneys can dump more water and sodium. That's why some people get fasting headaches, fatigue, or dizziness. Often the fix is simple: water plus electrolytes. Danger 3. Medication risk. Serious. If you take insulin or certain diabetes medications, fasting can cause dangerous low blood sugar. If you're on medications that require food, or you have complex medical issues, you need clinician guidance. Who should avoid fasting, or only do it medically supervised? Pregnant or breastfeeding, teens, underweight or frail older adults. History of eating disorders, people with frequent low blood sugar, people on diabetes meds like insulin or sulfonylureas without supervision. Red flags: if you feel faint, confused, severely weak, or you're having palpitations, stop the fast and seek medical care. Your body was built for a rhythm: eat, then pause, then eat again. Modern life turned eating into a non-stop event, and a lot of bodies don't handle that well. Intermittent fasting isn't magic, and it's not required for health, but for the right person, done safely, it can be a simple reset. Fewer insulin spikes, fewer cravings, and a cleaner structure that's easier to follow. Here's your next step. Start with 12-12 for 1 week, then go 14-10. If your sleep stays solid and your energy is stable, move to 16-8. Comment what window you're doing: 12-12, 14-10, or 16-8, and I'll tell you the cleanest way to upgrade it without losing muscle or crashing your energy. Like and subscribe. See you next time.